Welcome to the channel, guys. This is our first video on B&C Auto. My friend Brian, I'm Chris. Today we're gonna be working on my 2011 Ford Fusion. Yeah, the little, she a baddie, look at that. Thick. She's slow. All right, she's slow, yeah, whatever, Ford banger. But we're gonna be doing basic maintenance. We're gonna be changing the oil filter and the air cabin filter. So it's just gonna be basic maintenance. Our first video, nothing too serious. So we'll check in with you guys in a bit. Alright, so when you're changing the oil, first thing you want to do, obviously lift it up. Second, take off the cap. I already did that a while ago. My car uses 5W20 synthetic. It has around 90,000 miles, so I'm going to be using the high mileage. So just take off the cap, let it cool off. And then once you actually take the bolt out from the bottom, it's going to make the air come in from the top, and it makes it pour out a lot faster. So we're gonna be hopping down there in a little bit. So this is the oil filter plastic piece that just protects it. There's a 3 7mm bolts, 1, 2, 3, and then this last one is a 10. I don't know why Ford does that, but that's Ford. We're just gonna undo this. And there's the plastic piece. And there's the filter. So it looks like they last changed this out, Valvoline. So that's a Valvoline oil filter. Those are the bolts. Now I'm gonna be doing the oil drain. I think these are all 7mm. It's just 3, 1, 2, 3. We'll be doing that, and we should be able to get the oil out of the engine. Alright, so I took out the 2 bolts. There's the last one. That's for the drain plug. I'll let that drop. There's the plastic, and there's the plug. So it's still fairly warm.
You can take it up, bro.
I can have, actually no I can't, it's still pretty warm. So I'm just gonna let that cool off for a little bit longer. Then we'll take the drain plug out, take the filter out, put the plug back in, put in the oil filter, the brand new oil filter with oil, and then we'll put some new oil in the engine, and then we'll turn it on and cycle it. So I'll catch up with you guys right now once it's cool enough to touch. Let's see if this one works. That's a tighter fit. Alright, so she's warm. Alright. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Alright, she's out.
Oh. Nice! Nice! You got all over the fucking floor! Nice. No! Jump out! Don't do that!
So wrong filter. It's too big.
So you got the right oil now that we're here?
It's the right oil. It's 5W20. I triple checked that.
Oh. There's the cap.
You gotta hate it. You gotta hate AutoZone. But we're gonna have to make a quick AutoZone run. This 15-minute job turned into like what, like an hour 30? An hour? It's a while, man. I'm bummed out. But we're gonna go to AutoZone, pick up the right parts, and hopefully finish this job.
They didn't take anything? Like no short credit, nada?
Nothing.
What did he tell you?
So those are the right parts. Those are the wrong parts. I asked if I could have an exchange. He said no, because there's no warranty on them. So basically, I got screwed with 2 filters that are not for my car when they told me it was for my car. So next time, I'm gonna say this again, Brian told me not to tell you guys, do your research on the parts. Do not buy anything that AutoZone tells you to buy just because they say it's for your car. They have booklets on the filters, they have booklets online. Look at forums. But yeah, just another lesson for me, lesson for you guys. Let me turn that off because I don't want no copyright. And yeah, so we got the right thing, so we're gonna head back and finish the job. All right, so this time I'm gonna make sure that the oil filter is the right size
And that you don't make a mess?
that I don't make a mess.
Appears to be no leaks. That's built from a while ago, so it's on the floor.
It appears. All right, before we put any oil in it, I'm just gonna make sure it threads on. All right, it threads on. We're set. So we're gonna put on some fresh oil around the O-ring, lube her up.
Nice.
Put in some oil on the filter, and we're gonna thread her. Out with the old and in with the new. Shout out to Chris Fix. All right, hand tighten her. It doesn't have to be too tight. All right, that's set. And we already put the drain plug in. That's already done back there. Filters in. Time to put in the oil. And here we go.
Fucking hate Fords, dude.
All right, that's the 5 quarts. So the airbox is right here. Things you are gonna have to do. This just unlatches, of course. However, you are gonna have to remove or unloosen right here where the throttle body is. Just right here. So it's just this. Unloosen that. Take out the box, take out the filter, put it back in, and buckle it back in. And now we should be straight. So we're gonna film that process right now. If you don't have the required size for this, you could just use a flathead screwdriver. That's what I'm gonna be doing, just so I don't have to go through all that. So let's get to it.
Try my best, Chris. If you don't like it,
so that unlatches. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's no buckles, no bolts, no nothing. It just hooks onto those little latches back there. Unlatch it from the front, pull it front like this, and then you could just remove it from the throttle body. And there's the old filter.
is that a bad looking filter?
It's, I wouldn't say it's bad. It's dirty. Time to put in the ugly. Let's see what happens. No check engine, no oil light. It looks like we're all set. Let's check the bottom.
Appears to be no leaks. That's I spilled some from a while ago, so that's what's on the floor.
So it looks like everything's okay. We're gonna check the dipstick in a little bit. Let's turn her off. So that pretty much concludes the video on my Fusion. There's Brian's Dodge, looking all sexy for no reason. All right, I'm gonna get you guys a close up with the RT. We're gonna be doing some work on it pretty soon. We're gonna be doing the power steering fluid, RT, clean as hell. Hemi, already know. There it is. There's the Fusion. So that's pretty much today's video. It was a very long job. It shouldn't be. It's about a 15-minute to 30-minute job, but we didn't have the right parts, and There's plastic on my car, so you gotta get rid of that. If you're doing it on your car and it doesn't have plastic, it's much faster. But that's pretty much it. Brand new oil filter, new air filter as well. We didn't show us putting in the new air filter because I was under putting in the oil filter. Brian was up top doing the air filter, but it was the same thing as I showed you guys previously. It's pretty much that. So that's pretty much it. We're gonna be working on the Dodge in approximately, what, maybe 3 days, maybe? I don't know, we don't have an estimate. It's gonna be soon. So that's gonna be pretty much it for us. We're out. Brian, say your goodbyes.
Mopar baby.
Mopar baby, I'm a Ford boy. Sorry.
No, don't. Hey,
Stop hating.
don't you ever say Ford in our
alright.
videos if you're not referring to the Fusion, alright?
Ford boys. Catch you guys later.